before I reached profitability, I wouldn't say problems, but I don't know what I was going through mentally, but I was very down, okay? And I couldn't come to a conclusion to why I felt the way I did. Like, I'll openly talk about it. It's not something I'd hide, to be honest. Like, I've spoken to my friends about it too, but I wouldn't call it depression, but I was at a very low point emotionally, okay? Like, I used to be in school, and you know when you get those tears up to your throat and you're really trying to hold it back?
Yeah.
I used to get them a lot, okay? So, and I didn't understand why I felt the way I felt. There was like, I looked at my life, I was doing good financially, okay? I was fit. I didn't know what led me to be so mentally low. So, I was at a really low point in my life, and I'll openly say again, I used to cry alone a lot, even in school. Okay, I'll leave school quickly, go somewhere no one is.
Try and hide.
Yeah. And then this was halfway through year 12. It got to a point where I couldn't handle it, so I ran out of school. I went to a little park, and then I let it all out. Okay, and then a friend of mine, his name's Gomez. I'll always remember this day. Okay, he saw me crying, and that's something I never wanted anyone to ever see. So it's very embarrassing, to be honest. So he saw me at the park all by myself. He came up. He didn't realize, because he was walking from behind, so he didn't realize what was going on until he came up to me. So as soon as I saw him, I quickly tried to fix up everything and wipe it up. And then he said, "Yo, Zain." I said, "Yo," and then the tears came out again.
Yeah.
And then he was giving me a very and he was being very positive to me, trying to change up the mood, okay? And then there was this one thing he said to me was, "Zain, look, before you ever excel in life or see anything out of life, life will pull you to your last." It's like it was like a slingshot analogy.
Yeah.
It was like price will pull you back like a slingshot, and before
And project you.
literally pull you to your worst and then let you go, then you'll start seeing the best out of yourself and the best in your life. And after that conversation, of course, like out of the embarrassment of someone seeing me the way I was, I started to pick up myself again, get back to the gym, and focus on my trading. Okay, like I said, I was already doing pretty well, but I wasn't diving into it as much as I should have. Okay, so at that point, after that, I actually started to work on myself physically and financially with my work, making sure I excel in every endeavor possible. Then I started to isolate myself after that, because again, like I said, I was embarrassed because of what had happened, and so I just started isolating myself from all my friends in school, and then I slowly started separating. Eventually, I wouldn't interact with anyone at school, which, to be honest, I look at it in a positive in a positive way.
Yeah.
That isolation, when I tell you, grew me financially, mentally, physically. I had a very small circle of friends at the time, and my bond with them built very strong. Okay, so that isolation is when I started to focus on myself, and I actually started to do better in every aspect. Okay, now we're 6 months down the line. Alhamdulillah, I was very profitable in my trading, and I had a very small circle which I loved to death. Okay, and I started to do a lot better mentally. I got to a point where I was very happy with my life. I would interact with people, go out with everyone. Everyone loved my vibe, my energy. Because like I said, that isolation didn't happen purely because I separated. People also started to feel my energy. No one wanted to fuck around with low energy, you know? So that isolation happened, and it's what allowed me to excel.